States meeting with Republicans at their retreat in Philadelphia today, and of course the powwow with the President of the United States tomorrow. This will be the first foreign leader to meet President Trump. Of course, the Japanese Prime Minister did when he was the president-elect. This will be a little bit different. A fellow who got this whole Brexit and whole phenomenon, populist wave going, in fact, long before Theresa May came along. You know this fellow, Nigel Farage. Nigel, what do you make of that relationship now, the British and American relationship? And I got a sense from the British Prime Minister that she was trying to present herself as maybe this era's Maggie Thatcher and Donald Trump, by extension, Ronald Reagan. What do you think?
You know, Theresa May has been a fierce political opponent of mine for years. She wanted Britain to remain part of the European Union. She never had talked about Britain's global role. And I found myself watching that speech and agreeing with every single word that she said. I felt I could have written it, and it just goes to show. Well, no, I mean it, you know, and it just goes to show.
She was against this break-off, right, and then endorsed it when the government started imploding here, but very good point.
But look, you know, I mean, actually, Neil, to be honest with you, she said things tonight about our relationship with America going forward, our role with the world. She said things that I could only ever have dreamt that a British Prime Minister would say, and I have to say, whatever differences I may have had in the past with Theresa May, when it comes to this relationship with the USA, bravo for that speech.
One of the things we talked up, as you might have heard, Nigel, is a unique trade relationship between Britain and the United States. If we've had our fill of the European Union like you folks have, or even the community, we might exact our own sort of unique trade deals that would be apart from whatever we do for Europe collectively. And that is something that few were counting on. Play this out for me.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that, I mean, clearly there'll be battles on certain sectors, but I do think the potential here for a free trade deal, not just on goods, but indeed on financial services too, I think it's there to be done. I think it's great news for both of our economies. I think it's good for Trump because it shows he's not isolationist, but he wants to pick and choose who America have those deals with, and that makes sense. And it's great for us because it strengthens our hand with the European Union. My problem, Neil, is that let's say this meeting goes well tomorrow. Let's say there's good chemistry in that room between Trump and May. And Trump says, OK, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do this trade deal. Let's get it done in 3 months and let's sign it. And here's the problem. The problem is the United Kingdom will not be allowed to sign the deal until March 2019 because the European Union say we can't sign deals until we've left. And I think, you know, if things go well tomorrow, the next debate here in Westminster is going to be, well, why don't we just tell the EU where to go? Why don't we crack on and do this? After all, what can they do to us? Throw us out?
Yeah, there is that. The club is not quite so appealing anymore. Thank you, my friend Nigel Farage.